Good morning everybody, it's Saturday the 19th of June and we're back at Alton Towers. It's very noisy because I'm right next to one of these things that come up in the out of the ground and make really loud noises as it pops up. It's actually really early today, it's only just gone 9 o'clock, so we got here at a really good time, but it is chocker already, so I'm so glad that we did. It's not as nice weather as it was last time. It is still warm, it's just a bit overcast. Hopefully it's not going to rain though and we're going to still get a nice day. Like I said, it's the last day today of the Mardi Gras celebrations, but I'm actually surprised that at the moment there's no Mardi Gras things out like there was last time. So last time they had like people on the stands over there out, there was people like waving as you came in. I know last time we did it Queensland a little bit later, so the park actually opens at 9 o'clock. And what you can see, it's really busy here. So the park actually opens at 9 o'clock and the rides don't open till 10. So we are kind of like an hour early for the rides, but all the lands and everything's open, so you are able to go anywhere across the park now. So we're now going to go into the park and go and try and get in have a look at what some queues are looking like at the moment. You can't actually get into the queue systems, you just kind of wait outside the queues. So we're going to go and do that for today at the minute and see where we are. Okay, we are in the X sector land. So in this land we have the Retro Squad, one of the Retro Squad rides. This one is Mixtape. So this is right at the back of the X sector. It is pretty funky, we've just been on this one. Then you have Enterprise, which is the giant wheel where the gravity holds you in as you go around. That one is just right next to Smiler. So you have the exit for Smiler, then you come straight into Enterprise, straight into Mixtape, and then you come back round here and there is Oblivion. So this is the Oblivion entrance here. The exit for Oblivion is actually right at the top in the shop. So this is your Oblivion entrance and the fast track entrance. It's not showing a wait time at the moment actually. Then obviously Smiler. So we have Smiler here. And then here is like a donut factory, but at the minute there's actually nothing in it. So you can go two ways now. You can go to the right and go up to Oblivion, exit in the shop, or you can go to the left and go the same way. Once you're actually in here, you can go either way. It's just at the minute there is like one-way systems in and out of the sections, but not once you're in the section. So once we get up here, this is everybody watching the Smiler coming round in a minute. We're going like back up the hill. You can't go that way, so you come in from that way. So everybody comes into the X sector that way. Once you're in the X sector, you're in it, so you can come in and go straight on Smiler, or you can bypass Smiler because they've come down where Enterprise, Mixtape and then Oblivion is. Oh, that was lucky, we just caught Oblivion going down. So anywhere you want to come out, you have to come this way. So we're going to come round here. This is where Oblivion goes into its hole, and the exit for Oblivion is up here. So you always come out into the shop. So if you went on Oblivion, you'd have to come out of the exit of Oblivion and then go back down either side to go to Smiler, Enterprise, or the new Mixtape Retro ride. There goes Oblivion again. So that is the X sector at Alton Towers. Okay, so catch up time. We got here and we got in the queue for Smiler, didn't we? Yeah. Because the queue for Smiler wasn't very big at the time. It hadn't even opened at it because we got in the queue at like...
It was about 20 to 10.
Yeah, so we got in the queue. Yeah. There wasn't like a really small queue, but you can't tell how big it's going to be until the ride opens at 10. So we weren't that far off, I don't think. It wasn't in the main building, but I don't think we were that far off. Oh, well, then it opened it. Oh, so it probably wasn't that far off. And then someone needed a toilet, didn't they? Which is why we have the ride access pass, but I didn't use it straight away because I thought that we'd get on a ride and just try and get it done before we needed to use it. So we ended up coming off, going to the toilet, and then we went in the ride access queue, didn't we? And ended up getting straight on because the ride was literally it was like 2 minutes to 10.
So guys,
what did you think of Smiler?
It was really good. But so guys, today we have a special treat for you. Daddy is coming on Gangsta Granny with us.
He is, isn't he? But what did you think of Smiler first?
Oh, really good.
You love it. It actually is really good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really good.
It was lots of loops, wasn't it? But you found them okay, didn't you?
So I'll show you how many. 10, 14.
14 loops.
14
and
loops.
you smashed it, didn't you?
Yeah, I loved it.
Absolutely smashed
14.
it. One thing I've noticed today from the other week is that they're not social distancing on the rides anymore now. So we were put in a on the, what's it called, like the seat. It was like a row of 4, so obviously normally you'd only get like a 2 and a 2, but you can't sit next to them. So if you were like a 2 and a 2, you wouldn't be able to go in the same one. You'd have to be a 2 and a 1. So we were getting in, and I went to get on, and Snowy said, are we okay getting on? Because we're not with that family. And he said, oh yeah, I said, if you're okay. And Snowy said, well, what about distancing? And he said, no, is it okay with you? We've been told we are now allowed to put guests back together again. And then also a lot of people on the ride didn't have masks on, so I'm unsure whether you actually have to have a mask. You don't have to have a mask. I don't actually know what the rules are. It's not very clear here. I mean, they're good with like sanitizer at every ride. They're good with the markers on the floor and the one-way systems, but everything else is a bit sketchy and they don't seem to know. We came off Smiler, and what did we go on after that, Matilda? Mitts Take. So that was one of the retro rides, and I didn't quite like it. It was really like jumpy, like up and down and flying and up and down. It was a bit crazy, wasn't it? You loved it. Then we got off Mixtape because there was no queue for Mixtape. We literally just walked around the queue and got straight on Mixtape. Then we came off Mixtape, walked around the queue and got straight on Enterprise, didn't we? Which is like the giant wheel. I think you took some video of us on it, didn't you? So that should be after this. And on Mixer, so the videos will go in as well. Did you like Enterprise and Mixtape? Enterprise was strange, wasn't it? Because it's like a gravity thing that holds you in the seat. But yeah, well, I remember going on that when we came, and I was like 19 or something.
Yeah,
so that's been here a long time.
Right. Yeah, so that means Mummy's old.
Well, then you didn't say that. Oblivion's been here that long, hasn't it?
So guys, that means Mummy's very old.
I'm only 34, cheeky. It's not that old. So we're going to have a look at the wait times now. Maybe give a toy and have a little bit of a rest, because we have just like literally like ran around 3 rides, and it isn't even. It's like 10:30. Park only open 10 o'clock, so 10:30. We've already done 3 rides. So we're going to see what the wait times are for some others. Yeah. Have a little wander around, and we'll catch back up. So this is the Dark Forest. This is one of the other sections at Alton Towers. So in the Dark Forest, there is tormented treats. You always get lots of these games and things as well. These are all round. Refill your drinks. The ride photos from Rita. Small things. And then this is Rita. So the queue starts just a little bit further back here. This is the disabled entrance queue on the ride access pass queue. Rita is like, oh, the cable cars have stopped overhead as well. That's funny. This is the food section as well. Sorry, so Rita is like a car that zooms off really fast. So I'll show you in a minute when we can see it going past. So we have the Forest Feast treats here. Oh, you can get jacket potatoes here from £4.50. Cheese and beans. You can get shish kebab, doner and onion, sausage and onion. Oh, sausage and onion baguette $5.99. Doner baguette $5.99. Rita's about to go in a minute, so I'm just going to pause over here so we can just see Rita going off. There it goes. So it's super fast when it goes off out the station. I think it's like 0 to 60 in something. There it goes. So that is Rita. I just noticed here as well, there's also like chicken nuggets and chips. So chip cone is $2.60, chip tray, chicken kids meal, chicken nuggets and chips $4.99, sausage and chips $4.99. It's not too bad. So that was Rita. This is the fast track entrance for Rita. So I'm not actually sure where the actual queue for Rita is actually. Demon Shooter. So in this section there isn't really a lot. It is just all this really. Lots of rides, lots of games, lockers, always useful. Then when we come, oh, I just realised Rita queues. Oh, Rita is actually only a 15-minute wait at the moment. That is amazing because this ride gets so busy. You're talking like 2 hours at some point. It's a 15-minute wait. So this is the entrance for Rita. Not sure it's a 15-minute wait because it is going right round up there, but they're saying it's a 15-minute wait. and they have a test seat there, which is really good. Then we're still in the dark forest. We've come to the back of Rita now, and we get to the back of Rita and we get to the entrance of 13. So 13 is one of my favourite ones. 13 is actually a 40-minute wait at the moment, and again, that's really good for 13 because there's Rita going past. 13 can be so much busier than this at times. So the main entrance to one side and the fast track entrance to another side. That's Rita. And then new at the moment, part of the retro squad, they have this little ride over here. And this one, I think this one's called Mix. No, it's not called Mixtape, I don't think. I'm trying to think of what it's actually called. I've already forgotten. There's that many different ones of them. Oh, roller disco this one is. Roller disco. So it's kind of like the waltzers at the fair. So this is roller disco. So what we're going to do is we're going to head back up this way, and then it means that we've come kind of full circle. So there's lots of things saying please keep to the left, even though some people don't seem to observe those notions at the moment. And we're nearly back now. So this down here is where it splits off into kind of one way. So you can go down that way, which gets you into the queue for the retro squad ride, or you just kind of bypass people still on the left but follow it round, and then Rita's just going round over there. So this is where you can actually go into the gardens as well. So you can do the gardens and the yellow route which takes you to the Forbidden Valley. So it's quite nice down here. So when we came once, we were queuing along here for 13, which was before the queue for the ride actually opened. So in the morning, like, because the park opens at 9 o'clock, you are allowed to queue for the rides, but the ride queues don't open till about 15 minutes before. So you queue outside of where the ride queue entrance would be, and then you wait for them to open the ride, which is still good because if you get here early, you can be like the first person on the ride, and technically, even though you've waited, you haven't used your waiting time when all the other rides are open. So as you can see, we're just kind of nearly back at the front of the castle again now, where the voodoo dolls was, and near the woodcutters grill, which is just where you go through into the dark forest. So we've exited the dark forest now, but it's just giving you another way of where you can go to get through to the dark forest. This is quickly where the refill stations are. So you've got one near Tower Square, you've got one near Oblivion, one near Rita. I'm kind of trying to make it out. One near Galactica, one near Nemesis, one near Wickerman. So there is quite a few dotted around. So it's not too bad. And then these are the refill machines. So basically there's tons of trees. Excuse me, not too much things. So you just put your cup on and it registers that you've got one for the day, and then you can just choose whatever drink you want. So when you choose it, it also gives the options of flavours. I'm just going to go for plain at the moment, and then you just press the button and it fills. You can always get ice as well, and it tells you when your refills end. So my refills end at midnight tonight. Just wanted to note for you that the Skyliner cable car things don't actually open when the park first opens. They don't normally open until about 11 o'clock. So sometimes, like when I'm stuck on the wait time now, like Galactica, Nemesis, Blade, those rides over there have like a 0 wait time, even though it's like 10 to 11, the park's been open for nearly an hour, which is really good, because I think what it is that a lot of people don't actually want to walk all the way over there because it is a bit of a big walk. So people first come in and they go to Smiler, they go to Oblivion, go to all the classical rides, whereas the rides that are further away in the park don't get as much attention straight away. So then that means that they have less of a wait time. So last time when we got here in our last video, I think we got here about bang on 11. So we literally got to the Skyliner as it opened, we went straight over, and the queues were only like 10, 15 minutes. So that's just a good little tip if you want to come straight over there and get on those rides and try like Smiler and the other ones later. It depends on what you want more really, but that's just a bit of information, and that's the Skyline that's right next to David Walliams land. Matilda and Anne have just been on Gangsta Granny ride together and Daddy liked it, didn't he? Yeah. So they've both done Gangsta Granny, and then Matilda went on the carousel, and the carousel, because she is over, I think it might have been 1.2 for the carousel, she was allowed to ride by herself. So that was good, wasn't it? So you went on one of the horses in the carousel. That was in my David Walliams land. There was literally no queue for that, was the Matilda? Straight on.
No queue, straight on.
Came off that and we went on the Flavio's.
Before Flavio's, we saw my friend from school.
Yeah, we saw Matilda's friend from school. He just got off the carousel. He didn't even know we'd been on with you, did you? Then you went on the Flavio's Fabulous Fandango. Got it right for once. And again, no queue for that. We literally just went straight on, no queue. Really quick. That's one of the oh no, it's not one of the retro rides, that is it? Yeah, Flavio's, isn't it? Is it now? There's Rita. So we've currently come over to 13. The queue said 15 minutes on the app. Came over and it's just updated outside to 70. So we're going to use our ride access pass because, like we saw this morning in Smiler, we ended up getting stuck. So 70 minutes is just far too long for Matilda without the toilet and things like that. So we're going to queue up now for 13. Then after 13, we're not decided, are we? We think we might go and do Rita.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what we're going to do. We might do Rita after this. We can see what the wait times are like. And then we're thinking of getting some lunch.
Yeah, me. We're hungry because we only had like a tiny cereal bar.
Cereal bar for breakfast and trying to get out early, wasn't we?
Yeah. So we did leave the house at 7:30, so that's why we
Yeah. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to have a look for some lunch. So we'll catch up soon. We've just come out of the Woodcutters Bar and Grill, and we've come over here.
Wow.
Is there no oh. Yeah, because you know what these gaps were for?
Arrows.
Yeah, these little gaps here were so that people could stand in here with the bow and arrow and they could shoot the arrows through the holes without being attacked. So we've just come to the top of the... Oh, we're not kind of the top of the tower, but we are like...
We'll take you here to see a present.
It's like the tower, so we're like in the tower at the minute, which isn't... Oh, you could come all the way up here. It's really lovely. So what did we think of lunch?
It was very nice.
I think it was really good. Mine was massive because it was the chicken breast, the 2 chicken goujons, the coleslaw, the corn on the cob.
Look, there's the pheasant.
There's a pheasant over there, isn't there?
Come on, we'll show you the pheasant.
It's okay. We don't want to go too near it, Matilda, because we don't want to upset it, do we? Whoops, and it's a bit rickety there, obviously. So I'm not sure where else you can go in the grounds, but we're gonna... well, Daddy's found one down here. We're going to go down here and see. So we'll have a little walk round. Bye, pheasant. Just kind of explain. The trees look like pears. Did you, don't they, actually? So we think this is her ladyship's gardens. But then it also says that house entrance here. So we're going to go and see if we can have a look. We've never, ever been in here before. So this is something very exciting. Very new. So this is... beautiful gardens, this here. It's just crazy to think that somebody used to, like, people used to live in this. Let's see. It's not that dark. Wow, look at this. It is beautiful. Wow. Fireplace there. Like, there would have been a fireplace, is there? What's this room say? Oh, wow. Is it shut though? Gosh, this is so crazy just to walk around this thing. People used to just live in here. Ah, so through there's banqueting hall. Looks like there's a bit of modernisation on the wooden tables and things. Can you? Right, where'd you go this way? Come on then, let's go and see. It's not that dark inside, missus. Upper floors and roof. Oh, let's go and investigate. Okay, so we've come up about halfway.
I can see the tower.
I can see the other bit. That's like the Mutiny Bay bit, isn't it? See a bit of the Smiler over there.
Yeah,
but we can go up even higher.
Let's see if we can.
This could have been a bedroom, this one. Oh, yeah, there's me falling over.
Watch the step.
I know, but I didn't see that. Oh, this might have been a room because that's got a fireplace there as well.
Yeah,
look.
this might have been like a bedroom or something, maybe.
But you probably reckon it probably was the servants' quarters because they always used to be at the top. Oh, look. So there's stairs here, but this says Leicester Tower viewing area. Oh, that's shut. Yeah, you can't go up that one. And this is the roof centre section viewing area. Wow, we're on the roof. So we can see Smiler, Spinball, Whizzer. It's lovely up here. Nobody here. Can we see over here? Oh, the beautiful gardens. So we were down there a minute ago, wasn't it? So we've crossed over to another bit now.
Blunt now, but they would have been really
It's
sharp.
like someone's bedroom. It looks like there's bedding in that window in front of us. But I think they use it kind of like when they're doing all the shows and stuff, don't they? So it's like bedding in that window, but shouldn't they use it for like the shows, like props, storing props and things? And don't get too close to the edge there. That's quite a steep drop. That bit's in renovation, yeah. So all these people walking past don't even know you can come up here and have these beautiful, beautiful views. I think that's Smiler I can hear people screaming on. Yeah, well, you get a good view of Smiler from here, missus. Look at this. Look at that. So I think that's how high you were when you were on Smiler. I want to wait now for it to go round, but I feel like I'm just going to be stood here waiting forever. But I know they have 2 carts, so it can't take that long for it to go round. They have 4?
2 on the track.
Oh, is it like 2 on the track and 2 in the loading bay? So they have 2 on the track at any one time, so surely that means one's going to be coming around in a minute. All the Mardi Gras festival stalls are still out. Oh, tomorrow they go, last day of it's tomorrow. Some of it was shut this morning, but it looks like it's all in full swing now. Then you can just see in the very distance over there, that's the entrance where the piece of the corkscrew is. Oh, I can see the monorail going past as well. Right. Oh, I can hear something ticking. I think that means it's coming up. I'm going to zoom a little bit so we can see it. It's that vertical bit. Yeah, there it is. It's coming. Oh, 2's coming. Oh, there's the other one coming. Off it goes. So we're coming back and all the voodoo people are following us along. Look! How funky! Look at that!
Hello.
Hi! Oh, and the voodoo doctor's there. You got to be careful. We're going to go into Shark Bait Reef, which is the sea life centre here at the Alton Towers. So we're going to go and see what it's like. We've never done it before, so we're going to go and have it. We're going in. This is the Shark Bait Reef at Alton Towers. It's a one-way system, and there is little crabby social distancing markers. This is quite cute. We've never been in here before, have we? Oh, look at that, a big octopus coming out the ceiling. Matilda absolutely loves the sea life, and this is one of the things that we haven't done before yet, so I think normally you just tend to go straight for the rides, but oh gosh, this is lovely in here. Wow. So it tells you what's in here.
I love it, like it's so colourful, look, it's really colourful.
Oh, it smells bad.
It smells bad, it is
Very pretty, isn't it? Wow, look at all the fish. So this is the first little room. Matilda, It's a chocolate chip starfish. Look. It's here. Oh wow, look at here. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, that is a big crab there. So the crab is on the move. Oh, this is lovely. Wow, these are big fish. Tiny fish. Oh yeah, so oh look, it says it's queen angelfish. Yeah. So what is in it?
Sharks and stingrays.
Oh wow, it's a big shark going over the top of there. Look at them sharks.
Oh, there's one shark.
Wow, look at that.
Oh, look at that big fish. Look, at the top there.
That is funky. Look at the stingray up there. Look at the top.
Oh, stingray.
And stingrays at manta rays.
This is
Look at that tiny
down here.
Oh, there is you down there.
They're a little sleep down there, aren't they? Come on, missus, because you're a bit...
Oh, wow.
So this is skeleton. So let's say what fish are in this bit.
Yes, that's right there.
Oh, okay, so it's the thornback ray and the undulate ray, is that what we'd call it? They're fish, aren't they, in there? Oh wow, look at those.
Oh, look at that one, it just has white. Is that fish white?
It's got a oh, look at all that in your head. This is lovely, isn't it? Skeleton there. We're just waiting to go through to the next bit. Because of social distancing, you've just got to kind of wait a little bit to get through to some point. So this is starfish. Wow.
Look at that pinky bird.
They're beautiful, aren't they? Oh gosh, look at this one. It looks like it's actually waving at us on the purple bit.
Look at that pinky bird.
Oh, it's got like purple tentacles underneath him.
Come here. Come here. Look at the pinky purple one.
I know. I saw the purple tentacles. Starfish have hundreds of tube feet that come out of their arms. Oh, that might be what we saw on the other ones. Oh, look, there's like a shrimp there as well, see? On the wall, it's like a shrimp. Yeah, look, there's like a shrimp. And there's like a hermit crab in that one. There's no crabs in this one, is there? See it? Look, that's there then. And now we're at some little holes. What's that? Underneath there? Oh, let's see what's up there. Wow. Oh, these are nice in here. Hi hat. So the starfish were just back there in that room. We've just followed it through. I've just seen them ones. Come and look at the big shark in here. Oh, it's an eel actually. I think it's an eel. Look at this. Wow, Matilda, look at this. Oh my goodness. Whoa, look at him. Wow, look at this one here. Whoa, he's a big boy. Look at that one. Oh, look at that. Wow, look at that. That's massive, that one. What's that one? Oh, there's like in here, there's something called a cow nose stingray. There it is. Its nose must be like a cow. It's a cow nose stingray. Oh, it is cauliflower and food, isn't it? Cabbage. Oh, everyone's eating broccoli. So the sharks were just back over there. Oh yeah, look at the thing, isn't that? It does look like something, it doesn't say it though. Oh gosh, it went right past. Seahorses. I love seahorses.
And there's one down there too.
Somewhere.
There, right there in the rocks near the yellow coral.
Oh yeah, it's just kind of squiddling along, isn't it? Oh, I love it when they have things like this. Ah, these are funky. Oh, so the floor's changed a bit of texture, hasn't it? Yeah, no problem. Wow. Leaf cutter ants.
I can't see any ants.
Oh, they're here in the tube, look.
Oh my god!
See them moving? Look, oh, here they're carrying the leaves.
Oh, look at that! They're carrying the leaves.
See them carrying the leaves back in too?
There, and then there's one up there with a leaf.
And are they in here as well? Oh, there they are, look, all carrying the leaves. Look at them.
That's so cute. They're going into
the hole.
Oh,
That is funky, isn't it? Is it all like a big nest in there?
Oh, yeah, it's a big nest.
Yeah. Wow, that is cool. Oh my god. I think the lady disappeared and everybody just decided to cut past everybody and descend upon everyone. So we were asked to wait in groups to come through. The poor people behind us are waiting and everyone just kind of walked past them. To the next section now.
It's almost one, guys.
Wow, it's a bit duller in here, isn't it? Gosh, they're going crazy over here in this one. Look at these fish. They're going wild in there. They're good swimming there, aren't they? Ooh. Oh, you can see the reef one again here, Matilda, look. You can see the sharks in this one again. Oh, look at that funny fish! What is that? Oh, there's them sharks again. So we've got to the tunnel. I absolutely hate these. I'm actually petrified of them. But I can see the exit of this one, so I don't mind too much.
Look at that one. Look, it's just swimming.
Wow. Look at them.
Look, that one's on the bottom.
I know, they're lovely, aren't they? Wow. Oh, there's that funky fish again. Oh, look, there's oh, there's another one down there. Yeah, there's one here. Look at this one here, swimming up here. Wow. Oh, there's that one, look. Oh, there's Dory in there as well. Gosh, there's loads of it. I love that one, look at it. It wants to play, doesn't it, all the time? Hello, okay, Ant has just gone to the toilet, hasn't he? Daddy's gone to the toilet, and me and Matilda have just done the runaway mine train, didn't we?
It was really good, I'd recommend it.
It was alright. I think it was probably better than what I actually thought. I think it's kind of a good,
so as you can see, me and Mum are basically don't look the same. I'm really tan, she's not very tan.
I think it's like an in-betweeny ride. I think if they're like a little bit older and they kind of don't like the Cbeebies rides, they want something a little bit more than that, but too young for Smiler and all those ones and Nemesis, then like the mine train's like an in-between. What would you say?
I'd say it was a 3-year-old who's crying on there, so I recommend taking kids, like if they're 5+, take them as teenagers, make sure it's still going to little rides.
Yeah, but like you could be over 3. You couldn't, like there was people that were on it. There was people that were on it that were younger than 3. It's just a height requirement, isn't it? So there was younger people on it, but it does just depend on obviously your child, doesn't it, and how your child, if your child likes rides. But I think if you really like rides and like the Cbeebies land is a little bit too younger for them, then the mine train's like a good in between ride before they go on some of the bigger ones. But you like it goes around twice.
It goes.
And we got to wave at everybody on the. What were we waving at people on now? The
River Rapids.
The River Rapids, yeah. So that was fun. We were waving at people on the River Rapids. Into Cbeebies land we go. Let's go. In we go. So this is Cbeebies land at Alton Towers.
These are showing like Cbeebies place.
Yeah.
At Postman Pat's house.
So you have the Treetop Adventure little ride. Oh, Postman Pat's right here.
I've never been that century though.
Okay. Let's just do a little thing of what there is in here. Here we go, that's what's in here.
And green.
Lots of things. So which way do you want to go first? So just on the right of us here is Mr. Tumble's sensory garden. I mean, look, it's pretty good, doesn't it? So I think we're going to go in that on the way out. We'll have a look for you. So this is the Get Set Go Treetop Adventure. You can stand on them. And it just goes around at the top up here in like a little car. And it just follows the track all the way around. It's Bing and Flop's handprints, look. On the floor there. Bing and Flop. So we're going to keep going round. So like I said, that is the Get Set Go Treetop Adventures just there. Then over here is the Octonauts coaster. I think this might be the only, any other way at the moment. It's just these two rides at the minute that are on this side. Oh no, you can follow it round, can't you? The queue time for the Octonauts is 30 minutes at the moment. So we're just going into Mr. Tumble's sensory garden. Oh, this is nice. Look, can you sign butterfly like Mr. Tumble? Feel free to touch and smell all of the plants, but don't eat them. This is nice in here. Yeah.
A butterfly.
Butterfly in the spotty bag today. That's me coat. And you can play the drums. I'm doing the clean one. So it's just right by the side of the Treetop Adventure. Oh, funky mirrors. Make it look, the way it makes you look all funny when you go through them.
I look very tall.
Oh. Make sure you have funny legs and things.
Oh,
whoa, stretchy legs. It's a snail. I mean, it is talking, it is singing as well, isn't it? Lots of singing. Another Mr. Tumble bag. Ladybird. Grandad Tumble's sleeping shed. Ladybird. Lots of flowers here. Another ladybird. Oh, I've seen another Mr. Tumble bag. Just there. There's another bag. A snail. And there's little videos. And then that is it for the sensory garden. Okay, so now we are on the, as you come in, this is the right hand side. So we're just on the left hand side where the Octonauts coaster was and the entrance to the Treetop Adventures. Now we've come back through the sensory garden to the front and we've now come to the left hand side because it is one way at the moment. So on this side we have Postman Pat ride. So this is just like a little car, well basically like Postman Pat's van, isn't it? You sit in the Postman Pat van and you go round the little village delivering the letters. I can hear Tree Through Tom talking now. So, are we going to go this way? Oh, okay. So we're now going to carry on to the left and round here. Yeah, but at the moment, I don't think they're on, are they? So there's a big fun show time. So in there is like a big grass, well I think it's like fake grass, like astroturfy stuff with little tents, and it has different things on throughout the day. So Hey Dougie Live, Bing and Teletubbies, and you can go and sit and watch them at different times during the day. Then this one here is the Thirchester Hotel live interactive show. Then we have the Go Jetters ride. So Go Jetters Broomster Zoom ride, which is just a bit like a Dumbo kind of ride where you just sit in the little cars and little planes and they fly up in the air. And then Tree Through Tom training camp. So this is just like a children's playground area. Last time we came, you have to like wait because of social distancing and things. So it's nice inside. It's like a playground. It's like a climbing wall, little things to go through, slides, spider's web. They normally have a sling that you sit on it and you go across it. So it is quite good. So just coming alongside the Tree Food Tom training camp. Oh, from this point the path is one way. I'm probably going to get stuck again now going one way. Oh, this is like the swing, but I can't think of the name of it at the minute. It's just gone out of my head what the name of it is. But at the minute it's only like so many people at a time are allowed on in the park area, so you can only have so many people at a time going on it. So we're coming through here to the Peter Rabbit Hippity Hop ride, which is just really similar to the Gangsta Granny Raj's bottom burp. So you basically just sit in a row and it just goes up and down, only really a small little ride. I mean, the queue at the minute is only 15 minutes. Lots of little children might really enjoy that. We've then got Mr. Bloom's allotment, which says that it's a live interactive show again. So that's the time shows there. That must just be over there in the, I've never done this one before, so I'm not sure what that's actually like in there. So we're going to follow it
was the best thing last time.
round from Mr. Bloom. That's Mr. Bloom's garden still. And then we come out at the other end. As we come around here, you've got Justin's house. This is the one that isn't open at the minute, Justin's house. It's Justin's house, Pyomatic Factory. But at the moment, for some reason, it isn't open. So there's additional toilet block here. And then as you come round, just to the right of me, is the In the Night Garden ride. Now this is the ride, if you want to come on a ride in Cbeebies land, this is the one that gets the busiest. It is a 45-minute wait still now, but I've seen it at some points at 70 minutes. It's really, really busy. It's basically like a boat ride that goes round and you see the In the Night Garden characters kind of as you go round on it. Just like Iggle Piggle and statues and things like that. As the boat goes round. Then over here you have the tiny, like this really is like the baby carousel. It's just little cars. I think it's called like buggies. Oh, bugby go round. So it's little tiny little cars that just go round really gently. So even like the tiny, I was gonna say the tiniest of babies, it depends on how you feel, but you know, there's no wait for that. You really don't have to be very big. Just sit on a little tiny car, then go around with your parents. There's like a little lunchbox place over there for food. And then we're at the queue for the Postman Pat ride. Again, the Postman Pat ride doesn't really ever have a big queue. Probably like, oh, it's actually 5 minutes at the moment. I probably wouldn't really wait longer than 15 minutes. So it's a very quick ride. Like you literally just sit in the little postman cars and just kind of go around the track. You can beat the horn though, which I know is fun. And then you can have, oh, it looks like to take your photo in the Postman Pat ride as well. So you can have your photo. So that is basically the whole of the Cbeebies land. We've come full circle now. We're back near the big fun time show and the lost and found place. So that literally is the full tour of the Cbeebies land here at Alton Towers. So this is just a breakdown of the things that are here. Postman Pat, In the Night Garden, Justin's Pyomatic, Octonaut, Tree Food Tom, Playground and the Subway Special Snow Garden, the Peter Rabbit ride, Big Fun Time show, training camp and Mr. Bloom's allotment. So in the Cbeebies land, Matilda has done the Tree Food Tom Playground Adventure and now she's on the go-getters. But I was demoted because she realised that she could go on by herself. I've seen another little girl by herself. So she's kicked me off and I'm now me and Daddy are the spectators, aren't we? Yeah. Hello! It was literally only like 15 minutes on the board, didn't it?
Yeah, it's fine.
And there was nobody in the queue. So we literally walked round, got in the queue, the ride ended and she got right on the next one. So she cracks me up though. She's been on Smiler this morning as the first ride of the day. And now she's on the Go-Jetters ride. The last ride of the day, we decided to do spinball whizzer, didn't we? And it was actually as bad as what it has been in the past. I do think it was actually better. Oh, I'm going to take this off now. So this is my new mask. One of the ones I got the other day from the Disney shop. This is the Frozen one. This is in the Princess pack. And they were £6 on offer from the Disney shop. If you haven't seen our video with that, they were £6. And this is the Elsa from the new film. So we're going to take it off now, we're off the ride. So that was our last ride of the day, wasn't it, here at Alton Towers? We're now going to collect, Matilda got like a little, what do you call it, Matilda? Like a bubble gel maker thing, but like a timer that you tip upside down and the bubbles go up and down. So she got that at Smiler this morning, but it was like 20 past 10 or whatever time it was, really, it was 10 past 10. We were going to carry that around all day. I said, we'll get it on the way out. And then there's a sign that said, pick your shopping up later. So we got given like a little tag, and basically we could pick the shopping up from the shop on the way out, but it was only after 4 o'clock, so any time after 4 o'clock. And I think it was up until an hour after the park closed. 3:32. Okay, I think it was up until an hour after the park closed that the shop stays open as well. So we're going to go and have a look and see if it's ready yet on our way out of the park. We are back home now, so I just wanted to show you what it was that Matilda got from the Smiler gift shop. So I'm going to show everybody what you got.
So if I turn it up,
what's it actually called? Oh, what it's called? Liquid timer, that's it. I couldn't think of the name of it. So it is, yes, you're going to have to turn it upside down for it to work. So if you turn it upside down like this, and you can just see, oh, wrong way, that the liquid in the top starts to run through, and it slowly like drips all the way down. So it is really funky. And then you can turn it the other way and it will do exactly the same thing. So it was quite cheap, wasn't it? What was it, like £4.50?
It was a £5, but then you got your discount. I think it was £4 in the end.
Well, maybe it was like £5.50 and it worked out being £4.50 with a discount. I can't remember. We got it because, well, we didn't kind of get it because it was cheap, but we did in a way because it was a nice, like,
yeah, it's
and plus you like it. It's like a nice thing for children to look at, isn't it, and watch. It's quite funky.
Didn't she got Smiler bears for £10 more?
Yeah, well, like, she's got a wiki bear from one of our previous visits. You'll see that if you watch one of our other vlogs. And the wiki, I'm saying wiki bear, I mean a wicker man bear, she calls him wiki. The wicker man, small wicker man bear was £7, wasn't he, I think? Yeah, so like, or it might be £8. No, I think they are £7. Yeah, so if annual past discount is £5 for, it doesn't even matter the £7 for it. But then all the other rides, so like the Smiler bear, we've realised there's a 13 one. Even for wicker man, there's another one.
After the Alton Towers Dungeon and Nemesis. Yeah,
they're bigger bears. And they're £25.
No, they're all 15 other than Smiler.
Oh yeah, sorry, they're all £15. So the big Wicker Man bear, the big Oblivion bear, the big 13 bear are all, one moment Matilda, are all £15. Apart from the Smiler bear is £25.
It's the same size.
Yeah, even though they're all exactly the same size as each other, the big ones. So I can't work out why all of the big ones are only 15, yet the Smiler version's 25. But I wish they'd even do smaller versions of like the Nemesis one, and 13, because they're really funky. I think you could get like quite a good collection with them.
The big ones are just too big.
The big ones are just too big. It's not even about the like £15. It's not even about the price. It's the fact that they're quite big. They're like, well, they're probably the size of a normal teddy bear, aren't they? Really? Yeah. Whereas like, you don't want loads of big teddy bears everywhere. So like the wiki one that she got, it's only like this, like a nice little small size. Yeah. But you'd like, wouldn't you, if they had like a small Smiler bear you could collect in a small. The 13 one was like green, wasn't it, as well? Yeah. The Smiler one was black. The Nemesis one was like red. Or what's the Rita one? I can't remember now. But they were quite good, so it would be quite like a funky set that you could collect. But unfortunately, they didn't do it. The one thing I would say is that I wouldn't even do that. Send it to the front of the park again. Because you can't collect it until 4 o'clock. And we knew that, but we got in the queue about 20 to 4. And I just said, I know it's not 4 o'clock. I said, but I'm just wondering if it is here. So if it's not here, it's fine. Don't worry, we'll just wait for it. And the man said, oh, I'll have a look for it. And then he came back and he said, oh, no, it's not here. He said, when did you get it? And I said, it was literally like first thing this morning at about 10 past 10, because we went on Smiler, got off and bought it. And he said, well, what do you do? He said, I'll just ask. And then he asked another lady. And then this other lady came over and she was like, oh no, wait, it won't be here yet. You don't get it till 4 o'clock. It does clearly state that you don't get it till 4 o'clock. And I said, oh no, I said, that's fine. She said, they did say it. So I just thought on the off chance. I said, because we went on Smiler this morning at like 10 past 10. I said, by the time we bought it in the gift shop. And she was like, oh, it doesn't matter what time you bought it. Even if it was 10 past 10 this morning. And we have our breaks to do. And, you know, we have all different things to do. So that's why it doesn't come over till nearly 4 o'clock. And it isn't even 4 o'clock yet. And I thought that was actually really rude to talk to a customer like that, because I wasn't complaining. I wasn't saying that you know, we'd been on it in the morning and I expected it to be there. I knew that it was 4 o'clock. We literally, even when I went up to the man that was serving, I said, I know it isn't 4 o'clock yet, so don't worry if it's not, but I just thought I'd check while we were going past. And then we were going to go and fill the drink up and nip to the toilet and things. So I thought that was just a bit rude. So he did ring, and I said he didn't need to, but he said, I'll ring and just see when they're bringing it over. So he said they're just leaving the Smiler shop now, it'll be about 10 minutes. So it was fine. We went to the toilet, we filled our drinks up, went back and we collected it, and it was fine. But I think maybe next time I would just leave it, because we realised at the end of the day that you could actually buy them in the main shop anyway. Yeah. So all the...
There's a sign, guess it says no nude swimming.
Does it?
Nude swimming.
But all the classic shops, like all like the Smiler stuff, the Oblivion, the Wicker Man shop, everything like that, most of that merchandise, well, probably like all of it really, is in that shop at the end. So really, we didn't need to buy that this morning at Smiler and even send it, because we could have just bought it on the way out. They were on the shelves on the way out. So really, we should have just bought it on the way out, but we didn't know that. So in other words, maybe if there's something specific that you want in a specific size, like a jacket or something, but I'd even maybe just ask and just say, you know, do you have this at the gift shop at the end? And if they say yeah, then just wait till the end of the day. But we're home now, aren't we? We've had another good day, didn't we? Last day of Mardi Gras, so Mardi Gras finished now. But did you have a good time?
Yes.
Yeah, we had a good time. Oh, last finishes tomorrow, sorry, Mardi Gras finishes tomorrow. But we had a good time, didn't we?
Yeah.
And you enjoyed Smiler for your very first time.
Really good.
And you did Enterprise it was, wasn't it, for your very first time? We did Mine Train, which we haven't done for ages, so we've got lots of good things done today. Smiler. You're going to end it on your Smiler liquid lava timer. Okay, so bye for now.
Like and subscribe.
That's right. See you soon.